It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Monday. It is January 20th, and it is downright cold outside. I hope you have the holiday off today because it is a great day to just stay in. I mean, it's too cold to even let the dog out for a short period of time. Of course, you have to, but if yours are like mine, it's a little bit difficult to get them to stay out for any duration of time. I mean, it is way too cold to be spending time outdoors. Numbers in the single digits, feeling more like the low single digits in places. It's going to be a cold one ahead today, too. I have temperatures today that really are just going to be slow to warm. Highs in the 20s. We are staying well below the freezing point today. The one good thing we have going for us today is that the wind is going to settle down a bit. So those wild wind chills that we had out yesterday afternoon, overnight, even this morning, they're going to back off a little bit. Later today, we still have the extreme cold air in place, but at least the wind is not going to be adding to the wind chill factor as much. Wind chill value this morning, though, down in the low single digits. Most everybody feeling like 0 to 10 degrees this morning. If you have to be out, make sure you don't leave any exposed skin in temperatures this cold. We are going to hold on to the dangerous cold through the day and then just slowly recover each and every day. It's not just us suffering through this cold weather, though. It's much of the country. We are seeing the famous polar vortex take over in most of the country, bringing incredibly cold temperatures and winter weather to the south again. Folks down south are like, what is happening? This is the second winter storm. We're seeing accumulating snow from Texas back through Louisiana, down through Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, expecting some snowfall, Georgia, the Carolinas. People that are not too used to this wintry weather, and it is going to accumulate for our friends down south. So at least we have just the cold in place and we don't have the winter weather also. High temperatures today will land in the low 20s. We barely make it to 20 degrees in many places, but most stay dry. Not just today, but that's going to be the case through the whole work week. I mean, aside from perhaps a couple of flurries this week, there is just not much in the way of moisture. That's welcome news because we are still melting off some of the snowpack across the Ozarks. And we are going to slowly but surely see those temperatures increase each and every day. They get to be more normal for this time of the year. In fact, we may even see high temperatures approach the 50s again by the weekend, which we will desperately look forward to. High temps today anywhere from 20 to 28 degrees. I think we do have some cloud cover in place today. The sun is back, though, tomorrow. That means another cold night ahead tonight. We see the skies clear out. We don't have those clouds to act like a blanket and keep us warm overnight. That's going to allow temperatures to fall back to the low single digits once again. Numbers tomorrow stay in the 20s. It's going to be another cold start on Tuesday with highs once again staying in the 20s. We may make it above freezing again by Wednesday, and I am expecting the 40s to potentially be back as early as Thursday. I think we're all back into the 40s on Friday, and it's possible that even by Saturday we could be back into the 50s. So cold for sure to start this new work week, but we are going to see some improvement here in the 7-day forecast. Around the country, a whole lot making headlines. Of course, that rare winter storm that I already told you about happening down south from Texas to the Carolinas, bringing snow and ice for our friends in the south. We also have dangerous cold. I mentioned it. Not just in the south, not just here in the Midwest, but most of the country is experiencing temperatures that are below normal for this time of the year. And those fire weather conditions in Southern California, they backed off for a few days as the Santa Ana winds died down. Unfortunately for Southern California, fire weather concerns will increase again as we go through the week this week because the wind forecast is expected to pick up. And of course, they still have those incredibly dry conditions taking place across the state. So we'll be watching our friends out west and hoping that the fires do not get out of hand once again. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. Question that I left you with yesterday. What is the flower for the month of January? And the options were A, the carnation, B, lily of the valley, C, marigold, or D, aster. And the correct answer is A, the carnation. I did not actually know that this was the official birth flower for January. Of course, carnations come in many different colors, but the symbolism here is love, compassion, motherhood, unconditional love, distinction, protection, healing, and strength. So we love to hear that. If you know of somebody that has a birthday this month, a carnation would be appropriate. Here's the question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Which U.S. president gave the longest inaugural speech in history? Do you think that was A, Donald Trump, B, Joe Biden, C, William Harrison, or D, Martin Van Buren? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for starting your day with me here at Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. And thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air. We are thankful for our heaters on a day like this. High temperatures, incredibly cold. I hope everybody stays warm today. I will be back to chat